Welcome to Funimation 3D. Did a cloud just crash down to the ground? Look outside. The trees are blurry, the road is disappearing, and the whole world looks white, soft, and mysterious. Is it fog? Is it mist? And why does the ground suddenly look like the sky? Let's uncover the mystery. Imagine this. You wake up early in the morning, peek out the window, and gasp. Whoa! Where did everything go? The houses look fuzzy. The park looks dreamy. Even the cars seem to be hiding inside a giant white puff. It almost feels like the world has been wrapped in a magical blanket. But guess what? This isn't magic from a wizard, it's weather science. Today, we're going to find out what fog is, what mist is, how they are different, and why the world sometimes turns cloudy near the ground. Ready, science explorers? Let's go! First, let's talk about clouds. Clouds are made of tiny drops of water floating in the air. Sometimes, if the air is very cold, clouds can also have tiny ice crystals. Usually, clouds stay high up in the sky, far above our heads. But sometimes, something amazing happens. A cloud forms much lower down, close to the ground. And when that happens, we call it fog or mist. That means fog and mist are both clouds near the ground. Yes, really! So when you walk through fog or mist, you are actually walking through a cloud. How cool is that? Now let's meet fog. Fog is a thick cloud near the ground. It is made of lots of tiny water droplets floating in the air. These droplets are so small that they can stay suspended or floating instead of falling like rain. When fog is around, it can be hard to see far away. Trees may look like shadows. Streetlights may glow softly. Buildings may seem to vanish into whiteness. Fog is like nature saying, let's turn the world into a mystery. Now, let's meet mist. Mist is very similar to fog. It is also made of tiny water droplets floating close to the ground. But mist is thinner and lighter. You can still see through mist more easily. The world may look soft and dreamy, but it doesn't disappear as much as it does in fog. So here's the easiest way to remember it. Mist is light, fog is thick. Let's say it together. Mist is light, fog is thick. Awesome! Here's another fun way to picture it. Mist is like a light scarf floating in the air. Fog is like a fluffy blanket covering everything. Now you might be wondering, why does the world turn cloudy near the ground in the first place? Excellent question. Even when the air looks clear, there is often water in it. Not water you can see, but tiny invisible water called water vapor. Water vapor is just water in a gas form. It floats around in the air all the time. Now here comes the exciting part. When warm air cools down, that invisible water vapor can change into tiny liquid water droplets. And when lots of those tiny droplets gather together near the ground, poof! Fog or mist appears. That's why the world turns cloudy near the ground. The air cools down, and a cloud begins to form right where we live, walk, and play. It's like the sky comes down to visit us. Want to see a small version of this happen? Think about a cold day. Have you ever breathed out and seen a little white puff in front of your face? That little puff happens because your warm breath contains water vapor. When it meets the cold air outside, it cools quickly and turns into tiny droplets that you can see. Fog and mist form in a similar way. Warm air cools. Water vapor turns into tiny droplets. A cloud appears. Science magic, fog and mist often form in the early morning or at night. Why? Because after the sun goes down, the ground starts getting cooler. Then the air close to the ground gets cooler too. If that air has enough water vapor in it, tiny droplets begin to form. And suddenly, the morning looks soft, quiet, and cloudy. Have you ever stepped outside early and seen wet grass sparkling in the light? That's called dew. Dew happens when water in the air cools and turns into drops on surfaces like grass, leaves, windows, and cars. But fog is a little different. Dew sits, fog floats. Let's say that together. Dew sits, fog floats. Great job! Now, let's play a quick guessing game. If the air looks a little cloudy, but you can still see the trees, the road, and the houses pretty well, is it fog or mist? It's mist! That's right! Now what if the air is so thick and white that things far away almost disappear? That's fog! You got it! So the biggest difference between fog and mist is how thick the cloud is. Mist lets you see more. Fog hides more. Easy to remember, right? Fog and mist also like places with lots of moisture or lots of water in the air. That means they often show up near lakes, rivers, ponds, forests, fields, and after rainy weather. Have you ever noticed a misty field in the morning or a foggy road after a cool night? That's because the air there had enough moisture and the temperature dropped enough for droplets to form. Weather can feel like a giant science experiment happening all around us. Now imagine shrinking down until you are as tiny as a water droplet. You're floating in cool morning air with millions of other droplets. Together, you drift around trees, slide over grass, swirl past houses, and hover above the road. You are part of a cloud at ground level. That's what fog and mist are. They are tiny floating droplets that make the world look magical, soft, and mysterious. So let's do a super quick recap. Fog and mist are both clouds near the ground. They form when invisible water vapor in the air cools down and turns into tiny droplets. Mist is thin and light. Fog is thicker and harder to see through. And that is why the world sometimes turns cloudy near the ground, because a cloud is forming right around us. The next time you wake up and see a foggy street or a misty park, you'll know the secret. A cloud didn't crash. A cloud formed right there beside you. Thanks for exploring with Funimation 3D. If you enjoyed this fun science adventure, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos. See you in the next adventure.